Gotan project are a musical project centered around three guys. Picture of them on stage, and there's more of them than that, so I believe that they augment themselves when they play live. But for recording, I think it might just be the three of them. I'm not sure. Anyway, they are one Argentinian guy, one Swiss guy, and one French guy, and they're based in France. And they make music which is a cross between electronic and Argentinian tango. And in fact, the name Gotan is the word tango with the syllables reversed. They released their first album in 2001 and their third and most recent in 2010. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was the first album by the Gotan Project and my first encounter with them. And I will confidently claim that this is electronic with tango rhythms and instruments. It's mostly instrumental. There are bits of singing every now and again. There's some bits of spoken word sample clips as well in foreign, in a language that I don't understand. It might be French, but I am not going to count on it because their backgrounds are mixed. So it's a thing, or this mixing of traditional kinds of music with electronic stuff. Is something that I've come across before. I've not specifically come across it with tango, but I've come across folktronica as a general genre, and particularly Celtic folk and electronic stuff. One of my favourite bands in this kind of thing is Afro Celt Sound System, who also mix in African stuff and the Celtic and the electronic, but also there's the Peakbog Fairies and others who do this kind of mix of dance and folk. And this has the same kind of feel as things like that. It's got the same kind of pacing and the same kind of way that it kind of structures stuff. So it's got kind of normal electronic music patterns and structure. The stuff comes in and out. There's different sections as you move on. There's simple chord sequences. Sometimes it's kind of two chords, just chord one, chord two, chord one, chord two, and keep going on like that. There's drums and other percussion in here. There's use of effects and echo and stuff. But on top of that, backing. So some of that backing is definitely Latin percussion, which is part of where the tango comes from. Other instruments in here, the central instruments seem to be an accordion. But there is some violin, there's some guitar, there's some piano, and there's some really nice playing of some of these instruments. Especially, there's some really delicate, quiet playing on an accordion. An accordion's not a naturally quiet instrument. To get that kind of subtlety of feel is nice. There was another point where there was some piano that was just very kind of sparse and laid back, and just really fitted with what was being done. So I really like the playing. I like the music. I'm not a specific fan of Argentine tango, but I'm not, opposed to some Latin American rhythms, and it moves along quite nicely. There's a female voice doing some singing at times, which is very nice. Again, in a language that I don't understand. But kind of sultry, and it kind of worked. So overall, I really enjoyed this. I would definitely come back to it. I do like these, what I'm going to now coin a phrase of tradtronic combinations, putting together some traditional stuff and some electronic stuff. It's good background music for working to this sort of thing, and it's got a kind of overall feel is of a kind of gentle and half eyes closed, relaxed feel. It's kind of languid, is a good word for it. So that's what I think of this album. As always, I'd love to know what you think. So please, please, please leave me a comment. And that's it from me for now.
Descubrimos vos y yo en el triste carnaval.